Hello everyone, right here I have a 2024 BYD Seal Standard Range Dynamic. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. Standard for the Seal in Malaysia is a remote start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Another standard feature for the Seal in Malaysia is BYD's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the button on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just press any of the buttons on the front door handles again. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the Seal, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button located right here.
The Seal gets an electric rack and pinion power steering system. A synthetic leather steering wheel with contrast stitching around the inner rim, a flat bottom design, and sport grips at 10 and 2 is present in the dynamic trim. A 1-speed automatic transmission is standard in the Seal. Also standard are front and rear parking sensors and a 360-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera, the rear 360-degree camera view, the front camera, and the front 360-degree camera view all feature active guidance signs. Below the left camera display, one can select the front camera view, the rear camera view, the left camera view, the right camera view, the front wide-angle camera view, the rear wide-angle camera view, and the left and right camera views together. Below the right camera display, the Seal icon in the 360-degree camera can be turned transparent, the parking sensors can be turned off or on, and the 3D camera view can be activated. The 3D camera view can then be moved around. The wheels in this view turn with the steering wheel, and the lights also work depending on which one is turned on. Below the 3D camera display, more camera angles can be selected. To the right of the camera display, one can select the camera display or the camera settings menu. Safety features in the Seal include 9 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, a traction control system, hill hold control, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. Isofix child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. The Seal comes with a host of driver assistance features that include automatic emergency braking, predictive collision warning, front cross traffic alert, front cross-traffic brake, rear cross-traffic alert, rear cross-traffic brake, blind spot detection, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, emergency lane keeping assist, intelligent cruise control, traffic sign recognition, and driver attention warning. The Seal Dynamic comes with 18-inch 5-spoke two-tone alloy rims. The Seal uses 225/50 R18 GT Comfort 225 V1 tires. Ventilated disc brakes are found on all 4 sides. The suspension is made up of double wishbones in front and a rear multi-link setup. BYD Auto is a Chinese car manufacturer headquartered in Shenzhen, Guangdong, China. It is an automotive subsidiary of BYD Company. The name BYD itself is derived from the company's pinyin initials BRD, and later on the backronym Build Your Dreams was created. While it started off by producing internal combustion engine vehicles, BYD currently concentrates on producing plug-in hybrid electric vehicles and battery electric vehicles. The Seal, which is a D-segment 4-door saloon, is an example of a battery electric vehicle from BYD. The Seal was previewed by the BYD Ocean X concept car in September 2021. The production version of the Seal was announced in May 2022, and deliveries began in August 2022. It is one of the first few models to utilize the E-Platform 3.0 platform that BYD specifically developed for battery electric vehicles. The Seal is also part of BYD's Ocean Seas line of products, with ocean-inspired design elements found throughout the vehicle. A refreshed Seal with several styling updates was introduced in China in August 2024. The Seal nameplate is also used by other BYD products such as the Seal 06 GT electric hatchback, the Seal U electric crossover SUV, the Seal 06 DMI plug-in hybrid saloon, and the Seal 07 DMI plug-in hybrid saloon. In Malaysia, the Seal was launched in February 2024. 3 fully imported from China variants are available currently, and they are Standard Range Dynamic Automatic, Extended Range Premium Automatic, and All-Wheel Drive Performance Automatic. Under the bonnet of the Seal, the black cap is to access the brake fluid tank, while the blue cap is to access the wiper washer fluid tank. Meanwhile, there's also the 53-litre front boot in the middle. The Seal standard range comes with an electric motor powered by 61.44 kWh lithium iron phosphate BYD Blade battery. It produces 201 horsepower and 310 Nm of torque. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 7.5 seconds, and the top speed is 180 km per hour. The range is rated at 510 km, and the combined electric consumption for the Seal standard range automatic is 13.8 kWh per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 0 grams per kilometer, and the Seal is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the Seal include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED front and side indicators, LED sequential rear indicators, LED rear lights, and LED rear fog light, LED rear number plate lights, and body-colored door handles and side mirrors.
Speakers right there and down there. That button operates the powered boot lid, storage, mirror controls, central locking, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Window lock, storage, BYD floor mats, and door sills. And the driver's seat in this Seal Dynamic does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there. Dual zone automatic climate control system. Right here we have the climate control controls. Right above, with your ionizer mode, recirculation, rear defrost. The rear defrost button also activates the heated side mirrors. Front defrost, fan only mode, maximum air conditioning, automatic mode, and the on-off button. Driver side temperature, passenger side temperature, fan speed. You have your airflow controls right here. You have smart. You can activate your right airflow controls with focus, avoid, swing, free, and off. And you have your left airflow controls right here. Different modes. Dual means if you have it turned on, each side will have individual temperature controls, but if you turn it off, the driver's side will control the temperature for both sides. To the right, you have your air conditioning display. You also have your seat heating and ventilation controls. They are two-stage for the driver. And front passenger. And right here you can turn on your rear windscreen and side mirror heating. You also have your air purification display and the climate control settings. Down here you have storage. It also doubles up as your Qi wireless charging pads. There are two of them. More storage beneath the center console. Right down here as well, you have a power outlet, a USB-A port to connect to the system, and a USB-C port for charging. Right here you have your automatic mode for the climate control, on-off button for the climate control, and the front defrost button. Volume and power knob right here. This one allows you to select the vehicle's drive modes, traction control, blind spot monitor, and right here you have the button to activate or deactivate the auto hold feature for the electronic parking brake. If the feature is activated, when you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam, the car is in drive and you lift your foot off the brake, the car won't actually move forward or roll back.
The Seal comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. The system features a 15.6-inch rotating infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is routed to the 12-speaker Dynaudio sound system.
The Dynaudio sound system that the Seal uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current media playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title. The artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for a song, song duration. And right here you can activate your shuffle, repeat, and bring up the love and suggest us like this options. Playing next goes to your playing next playlist. Hit library to go back to your main media menu where you can then select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. To go back to your current media playing information, press this button right here. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, Music, Phone, and hit this to go back to your main CarPlay menu where you can select your phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. And to the left, we can view the Google Maps, go to destination, bring up your voice command, and control the media. To go back to the main BYD system, hit the BYD icon right here. And right here we are in the main BYD system where you can select the CarPlay, view the time. This is for the voice control. And below, we have the BYD Assistant, On the phone, we can dial a number, look at your phone book, look at your call lists and whatnot. We can also go to your radio and music menus. Under navigation, right here we are in the maps. You can search for destination, bring up your map settings, right up here you have your digital speedometer. Right here you can search for EV chargers, and that button calculates the area that you can go with the remaining range in the car. You can also bring up your Spotify menu, Android Auto, view the album, utility tools. You can bring up your camera image, go to your media center, and go back to the CarPlay menu. Right here, you can bring up your settings with your connection settings, audio settings, display settings, version information, app settings, more settings with the time, languages, keyboard, units, and all that. And apart from your system settings, we can also bring up your ADAS settings, parking assist settings, energy settings with your regenerative braking, range mode, charging settings, consumption information, consumption curve, vehicle settings with your intelligent chassis settings, ambient light settings, headlight settings, side mirror settings, your auto wiper, air conditioning settings as shown earlier, seat settings, locks, notification settings, towing function, and lastly your service menu with your maintenance interval, maintenance mileage, overhaul settings, and vehicle information. You can also bring up your smart charging menu, change the theme, view the owner's manual, go to your BYD store, and this car does have a karaoke function. So basically you insert this receiver into the USB port down there, and then you can use this mic to use the karaoke function. To the left, we can control the radio, Spotify, and navigation. And if we swipe from the top down, we can control the volume settings, brightness settings. We can also activate your driver attention warning, release the parking brake, set your rear defroster, regenerative braking, open the boot, bring up your ventilation and heating controls for the seats, and right here you have your Wi-Fi settings, Bluetooth settings, your color mode, auto rotate, mute, and connected devices. Right at the bottom, this one puts the display into sleep mode. You can activate your split screen right here, rotate the display to portrait mode, this one brings up the list of open apps, and you can close all of them if you wish to do so. You have the home button and the return button. And as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Electronic central locking. Light and indicator controls. Seat track, volume controls, Bluetooth telephone control, voice control, different media mode selection. Press this button and you can bring up your menu system within the instrument cluster, and then you use the wheel to scroll between the different submenus. Use the left and right arrows to go between the different main menus. Click the wheel down to select and hit the return button to go back. Currently we have the average electric consumption for the past 50 kilometers. We can also view the cumulative average electric consumption, tire pressure monitoring system, elapsed time and average speed. Right here you have your battery indicator, and back to the average electric consumption for the past 50 kilometers. Next up, with your speed warning, you can change the instrument cluster layout. You can control the climate control temperature, climate control fan speed, vehicle information, timer, and back to the average electric consumption for the past 50 kilometers. Right here you have your adaptive cruise control controls, and you can also use this button to flip the display. But since the display is in CarPlay mode right now, CarPlay mode is not supported when the display is in portrait mode. Wiper controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Cup holders, front center armrest with storage down below, auto dimming rear view mirror, LED front reading lights. This car does have a panoramic glass roof, however there is no shade, so at least the glass is tinted. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and a couple of LED lights. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now and continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speaker, storage, and the rear seat backs in this Seal do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The lever on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the lever on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is a tiny bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It's actually not too bad back here. The seats are quite nice and comfortable. On the front seat backs are storage pockets. 3 of them in fact. Rear aircon vents in the middle with a bit of storage beneath it. And down at the bottom, we have USB-A and USB-C ports for charging. Rear center armrest with cup holders. And right above, for both sides of the back, are grip handles and the rear LED reading / interior lights. You can find hooks on the B pillars. There are 4 ways to open the powered boot lid in this 2024 Seal and 5 ways to close it.
Boot space in the Seal is 400 litres with the rear seat backs in place. For more boot space, the rear seat backs fold down as shown earlier. To the left of the boot is a storage net, to the right of the boot is a subwoofer for the sound system, and on the top of the boot are a couple of LED lights. Under the boot floor is some storage, and under this storage area is a vehicle's tyre repair kit and warning triangle.
Fixed headrests for the front, so adjustable headrests for the rear only. Speakers, window control, storage, and the front passenger seat in this car does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment. Nicely sized glove box. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with a couple of LED lights as well. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2024 BYD Seal Standard Range Dynamic. Thanks for watching and goodbye.